10 until 7 o'clock. A lot of us on the go every morning. Maybe you're grabbing breakfast as you head out the house this morning. And there are options out there so that you can keep your calories and your carbs in check. This morning, Pete Thomas, considered NBC's most successful Biggest Loser, is with us. He lost an amazing 185 pounds, which is incredible. You get the before and after right here. And you're touring the country right now, spreading the message of eating healthier. And of course, we're all stopping by quick stop restaurants, pilots, and trying to find those healthier options. So give us a tutorial how you did it.
You know, for me, it started with exercise, and you can't be successful without learning what I call how to manage your mouth. And so this is just basically a sample of how I used to eat when I would stop by some place like a travel center or a truck stop or on the go. I would have all of these high calorie options. So I'd have, you know, regular pop and the honey buns and the cupcakes and all that kind of stuff. The amazing thing is you can still eat healthy on the go. You have to do just what I call modification, not starvation. So I have three things at every meal: lunch, snack, whatever. I have what I call a fluid, a filler, and a feast. All right, a fluid is going to be my water, or it's going to be some coffee, and then I'm going to have some filler. I'm going to have some nuts, or I'm going to have some turkey jerky or something like that. And then the feast, it's going to be the thing that I really want. If I want a sub, then I'm going to have that. I'm probably going to ditch half the bread, but I'm going to have that. And the amazing thing is, snacking, most people think of snacks, they think of this high calorie stuff, but the fact of the matter is all of these are snacks, and they're available at a Pilot Travel Center or at your local truck stop. So this is just some great stuff here. And so that's really been the key. It's been essential for helping me keep the weight off.
But the temptations are everywhere.
Absolutely.
You know, the cupcakes, the honey buns.
Yes.
So how do you keep yourself in check? You've got this little flip book here that helps you keep count of the calories.
Absolutely. You know, and so that's very essential. You have to make sure that you're tracking the calories. But what I like to say is you have to have a motivation for wanting to keep the weight off. And that really goes beyond your drive, beyond just you. What's at home that you really want to be healthy for? Do you have kids at home? You want to see those kids grow up to be healthy? Do you have grandchildren that you want to be, that you want to see healthy? If you have those things at home, that should be your driving motivation. And let me switch it a little bit. I say, people often say, well, I don't have the time, or I can put it off till tomorrow. And my question to them is always, well, how about your time when you have to spend time going to dialysis? Because really, if you don't take care of this, if you take in too much sugar, kidney disease is one of the main risk factors associated with obesity. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of this thing. We just can't put it off till tomorrow. And so that's a big motivating factor. Do you want to have your kids see you in a wheelchair? No. And so now's the time to take action. And Pilot Travel Center makes it easy to do that. But the average person can do that. As you mentioned, we've got something for the trucker, because we're in town with Matt's over here in Louisville, and that the professional driver can get healthy. We can get anybody healthy if they want to be healthy.
Pete, you're such an inspiration. We're seeing the before and the after right now. 185 pounds. Do you have any tips as we all do this on the go? Do you have a log? Do you keep track of them in your iPhone? What do you do?
My favorite app is MyFitnessPal. And so in MyFitnessPal, I put all of my information right in there, so I track the number of calories in there. The great thing about that is anytime you track anything after about 30 days, you've got it like the back of your hand. And so it's similar to a car. If you take a car, you just don't drive a car without paying attention to the fuel gauge. Well, you can see from that big stomach back there, I had plenty of fuel stored up, and so I pay attention to my fuel gauge. I eat pretty regularly on the go, and that's how I've been able to be successful. And more than that, I've been able to share this information with others. Simple, specific strategies that people on the go can use. Get snacks, get fruit instead of the high sugar stuff. That's a big start to it, and you'll be well on your way.
But for all of us, it's emotional. We want to grab the honey bun before we do the almonds. So you got to attack the inside.
You do. You got to attack the inside, and then relate that to something. Relate that to someone at home that you want to be home for, that you want to be healthy for, that next generation of kids or the grandkids. Don't just say it's just for me, because it's not. It's really about those people around you who you want to be healthy for.
Well, you can follow Pete Thomas on Twitter, Facebook, or hit him up on the web, PeteThomas.com. A great inspiration for all of us, whether you're trying to kick off 15 pounds for swimsuit season or you're really trying to make a healthier lifestyle. Pete Thomas, thank you for being with us this morning. We appreciate your time.